Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Old Time Rock and Roll. I'm your host, David Terr. You can probably tell by my background that I'm on vacation now. I'm in Copenhagen. I got to my hotel this afternoon and I took a little bit of a walk, but I've been up since 3 o'clock yesterday morning, just about. Only got about 2 hours of sleep since then. That was Las Vegas time. Now it's I guess 11 o'clock the next day there, and almost 8 o'clock here in Copenhagen. But anyway, I want to continue with my videos while I'm on vacation, and including this channel, Old Time Rock and Roll. And today I'm up to song number 2767 in my personal top 3,000 songs of the rock era, and that one is 12:30. Young Girls Are Coming to the Canyon by the Mamas and the Papas. This was released in 1967, and I believe it went to number 20. And I don't think this one was featured on an album. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I want to talk a little bit about the group, the Mamas and the Papas. They were a very, very successful folk rock group from the mid to late '60s. They originally consisted of Dennis Doty and Cass Elliot. They were formerly from the Mugwumps, and then they were joined up. They joined Michelle and John Phillips, a married couple from New York, and they formed the band the Mamas and Papas in 1965. They were together for just 3 years till 1968. I guess they reunited a couple of times after that, 71, 78. Mama Cass died very young. I'm not even sure when she died. I think she died of obesity. And I heard, and it's kind of interesting. So, I mean, I guess it's a very sad story, but apparently, I mean, Karen Carpenter was another very famous singer who also died very young of the opposite problem, anorexia. Um, and I heard that there was one day where Mama Cass was eating a sandwich and she offered half of it to Karen Carpenter, and Karen Carpenter refused. And a lot of people say if she had taken the half of the sandwich that Mama Cass had offered them, they'd still be alive afterwards. I don't know if that's true or not. Probably not. But anyway, they were a really good group. I'm going to go through their hits. Their first big hit was released in 1965. That was called California Dreamin'. And then they followed that with several other big hits. 66, they had Monday Monday, which went to number one. That was their only number one hit. California Dreamin', by the way, went to number four. And then they also had I Saw Her Again, which went to number four, I believe, again. And then they had Look Through My Window, which went to number 24. Words of Love, which went to number 5. Dancing the Street, which went to number 73. That was originally by Martha and the Vandellas. A lot of other artists have re-recorded that one. And then in '67 they had Dedicated to the One I Love, which went to number 2. They had an autobiographical song called Creek Alley, which went to number 5. And then they had the song I'm featuring today, 12:30, Young Girls Are Coming to the Canyon, which went to number 20. Then they had Glad to Be Unhappy, which went to number 26. In 1968, they had Safe in My Garden, which went to number 53. And I guess Mama Cass had a solo hit, which was still attributed to the Mamas and the Papas, called Dream a Little Dream of Me. Really beautiful song. That went to number 12. Then they had For the Love of Ivy, which went to number, um, what's it, 78 or 72, I think. And then, what do they have? Do You Want to Dance, which was originally by Bobby Freeman. That went to number 78. Yeah, actually, I got this wrong. For the Love of Ivy went to 57. Their last hit in 1972 was Step Out, which went to number 81. So, like I said, they had quite a few big hits, and they were a really good group, really good vocal harmony. And another thing I think I should mention, Michelle Phillips had a couple, or she had a daughter that went on to the group Wilson Phillips in the '90s. I guess that was her daughter, China Phillips, and she was joined by a couple of Brian Wilson's daughters. They were a really good group, by the way, and I am featuring one of their songs much later. And what else can I say about them? I think Michelle had a couple other famous children. I don't know if it was her child, but maybe it was with her sister, Mackenzie Phillips. She was an American Graffiti. I don't know if you remember her. She was the kind of young teenage girl who goes in the car with the racer. And she had a good role in that movie. And I just really like the Mamas and the Papas. And I want to talk a little bit about the song 12:30. I don't think I have too much to say about it. It's another kind of autobiographical song, a little bit like Creek Alley, not quite as autobiographical. But basically, they're singing about how they left New York City, they didn't like it, and when they got to California, it was just wonderful. And that's basically what this song is about. So, anyway, I guess that concludes my feature on 12:30. Young Girls Are Coming to the Canyon by the Mamas and the Papas. Thank you for watching. You guys rock, and I'll see you next time. Bye.